This is the BGG Climbers Week for the week ending 7/27/2022. This list is put together every week by Michael Alexander. I'll include links in the description below if you want to take a look at the list. So let's get into it. We'll start with number 10. This week is Carnegie. So we've seen this on the list a number of weeks before. It's got a huge number of ratings. Copies are available, I think, in retail. The Kickstarter was delivered mostly, I think. Overall, I played the game maybe a couple times on Board Game Arena. One of my friends ended up getting it. I decided to pass on it. I just didn't think it was going to get much play. I felt like maybe there's too much going on in the warehouse or in your business area. I think the ideas were unique, but I didn't necessarily like the moving around inside your business shop or whatever it was. But I did like the research tracks, and I liked some of the competition for, I think it was like spots on the board. So that's number 10, Carnegie. Number 9, Eternal Palace. So this, I don't know if this must have been a Kickstarter. Yeah, Kickstarter that was delivered. It must be in the process of getting delivered because How to Play was a year ago, which is great that it's I guess getting delivered pretty quickly. The look of this game and the artwork I really liked. I especially liked I guess they had these setups with little pictures. I like how the cards look, but I feel like at least the reviews I've seen from people on here, it's just not as solid of a game as I would have hoped. And you can kind of see that in the reviews here. We're only getting upper 6, lower 7s for the first couple batches in Kickstarter. Now, this could go up as people play it, but it's not a good sign for the longevity of this game. It's number 9, Eternal Palace. Number 8, the Gilded Merchant Explorer. So we keep seeing this one show up. As I mentioned, it's from AEG. I like the look of this game. I like the graphics design. I think it's doing okay for ratings. It's been climbing a little bit, but now it this week obviously it sunk back down a small amount. So my gut feeling is this is probably not going to end up in the top 100. It's not seeming to get strong enough ratings. I do think it's probably going to be a pretty solid game. I would guess top 500 at this point, based on the 405 ratings. So we'll see. It may pick up steam. I mean, AEG does have a solid distribution, and so people should be able to get their hands on it. Maybe now the conventions are going again. Maybe people are going to play it and pick it up, and it can grow over time. So this is number 8, the Gilded Merchant Explorers. Number 7, Cactus Town. So this is interesting. It almost looks like it was a Kickstarter because it has a 97 ratings and then it jumps up pretty quickly. And it's got some really solid ratings on this. So let's see what it is. So this is, don't recognize the names. Various parties go to their own objectives in this chase and escape programming game. 2.14. And yeah, it's Kickstarter. It was on Tabletopia, miniatures. Children's game, interesting. So 8 plus, community says 10 plus. So, and the artwork is very child friendly. Man, I like that cow. And I guess do they come painted? I wonder. That would be cool, but these do look like the artwork looks, or the miniatures look real fun, especially with kids. So I don't know if it comes painted or not. I don't know if there's any pictures. Oh no, unpainted. So I was kind of hoping that they went all out and had the painted miniatures and stuff. 2 to 4 players, 1 to 5 with the Lone Ranger expansion. And I guess you're kind of hiding and getting chased around, and it's only going to be $24 at Miniature Market, which is not that expensive. Interesting. Let's see what the comments say. It was a lie to say it supported 2 players, but I'm still optimistic at higher player counts. For almost all ages, we love it. So looks like this is a good family weight game, probably. I mean, my kids like Fireball Island and Catan Junior right now. Those seem to be their favorite ones that they like playing. Um, maybe in a few years they'll like a little bit heavier games like I do. So this is Cactus Town. Just the weight of it, it's probably not going in the top 100, but it does look like a solid production. Number 6, Battleship the card game. So this game is not a new game. It came out in 2011, and I gotta assume it showed up on here because some people found it and played it, or maybe it got posted on on the forums and people said, "Oh, I want to check it out." And yeah, it's not a great game, I don't think. If we look at the ratings here, average is 6. Most people give it, I'd say more than 50% give it less than 6. But there's probably there's some people that like it. It doesn't have a lot of ratings. The reason it's on here is it got a few ratings recently that averaged at 6.36, so it bumped it up and caused it to climb 1,000 ranks. So we probably won't see this again. But Battleship the card game, number 6. Number 5, Acropolis. So this again is getting the mid-7s ratings, 137. So it's not getting any better. It's not getting any worse. I think we're just going to have to let this one simmer for a couple weeks and see if it starts climbing up or starts, maybe going down. So number 5, Acropolis. Number 4, Planted, a game of nature and nurture. So this one I thought was a really good looking game. We looked at it last week from Phil Walker Harding. His games aren't going to be top 100 games typically, but this one looks very interesting. I feel like in Target or in Walmart, it's gonna I think a lot of people are gonna get interested in it, and I think that's really his target audience of like people that go and see a game and want to play it for family game night or with friends. And I think the theme is unique. People look at it and go, "Oh, this might be something I want to play." So number 4, Planted. Number 3, My Father's Work. So this one we haven't seen in a few weeks. I guess maybe more copies got delivered or people finally got a chance to play them because we got 100 ratings in the last week. One thing is, I did watch the Dice Tower review, which they gave it a phenomenal review. The other thing is, I think the app issues are resolved now, so that probably has improved the ratings. I think early on, some of these ratings were detracted a little bit from the fact the app wasn't ready yet, and people were not too happy about that. Anyway, go watch the Dice Tower review. Tom Vassell loves the game, and it's probably a pretty solid game if he gives it that stellar of a rating. For my take, I feel like it's probably a game. If I play it, I will play it at a convention. Maybe at BGG Con this fall. Try it out and see what I think there. So number 3, My Father's Work. Number 2, Oathsworn. So this game is just getting insane ratings. I do kind of regret not getting it at this point. I almost feel like if it came back to Kickstarter, I would just have to pick it up because I like boss battlers. I feel like, at least from the reviews I've seen, this is the best one for me. And yeah, that's, I guess that's it. I think this is going to continue to do well. I just don't know if there's enough copies out there to get it in the top 100 at this point. I feel like if it does a second Kickstarter and those get delivered, that it shouldn't have a problem getting in there at this. With getting 400 ratings and having the average above 9, that's just pretty much unheard of, I think. So number 2, Oathsworn. And number 1, Northgard. So this is continuing to do extremely well. I really want to get this one played. I don't have a copy of it. I don't actually know anyone with a copy of it, but maybe this is another one for BGG Con that I need to sit down and play with people. It really intrigues me. I like like I mentioned before, I like the artwork. I like the idea of a fast playing 4X game. And supposedly this has all those things. So let's just see how it continues to do, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have another Kickstarter, they have a retail release on this one. So that is the BG Climbers list for the week ending 7/27/2022. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and please take a look at our other videos. Thank you.